Well, hey there, guys. It is Wednesday. It is a rainy and miserable Wednesday here in Western Pennsylvania. But I'm coming live today because I just got back from the New Leader Conference, and one of the big parts of the event was Darren Aline, who is the co-creator of Shakeology, was actually at the event. And he did a presentation on the importance of Shakeology and just sort of an educational session, right? Where he just kind of went through Shakeology, and it got me to thinking about how Shakeology has really made an impact in my life. And I know many of you follow me and have followed my fitness journey since I started. 5.5 years ago, when I started as a customer, was when I started sharing publicly about my journey. And I started drinking Shakeology 5.5 years ago. And I have so many people on my page that are like, I could never drink a shake, and I have to eat my food, and it's too expensive, and I don't see the value in it. And you might be one of those people, right? And so I thought to myself, you know what? As I'm going through this assignment with my team, I'm gonna go through this assignment. I am going to actually write down what Shakeology has done for me. And I'm actually gonna share it with you. And so there's this little one-page thing that I, sort of questionnaire that I gave to my coaches as we were going through one of our activities this week. And I started to think about myself. Thanks, guys, for commenting on my hair. This is called I didn't have time to curl it today. But anyways, the first question was to share your experience. And I just really want to share with you guys, right, that number one, and maybe this is you, when maybe you're starting your weight loss journey and maybe you are thinking about getting started with Beachbody fitness programs, or maybe you've been doing the workouts, right? So maybe you have been doing Beachbody workouts for months or for years, and you've never committed to Shakeology. And maybe you're saying to yourself, number one, it's too expensive. Number two, I don't drink a shake. I want to eat my food, right? Or maybe you're like, I can go get something cheaper at GNC. Well, here's the thing. When I started, I went through 30 days of insanity, and I didn't do Shakeology. Number one, I couldn't afford it. Number two, I didn't even follow the meal plan, and I lost 2 pounds. So I realized at the end of 30 days, the importance of nutrition, that 80% of my results, once I started doing research, came from the food that I was eating. I was a low-fat, fat-free person. I believe that if I was drinking Diet Pepsi instead of regular Pepsi, I was doing a good job. If I put the low-fat or sugar-free creamer in my coffee, that was a better option than me just putting regular creamer in my coffee, right? But what I learned when I started to really understand clean eating is that the quality of the food that you eat is actually more important than your calories. It's more important than looking at the grams of sugar and the number of carbs. The quality of the food that you're eating and the ingredients that are in your food are essential to your results, to your body actually functioning optimally. And when I committed to learning about clean eating, when I committed to drinking Shakeology, and literally I said, I'm not a shake drinker. I don't know, I've never drank a protein shake, and Shakeology is not a protein shake, but I never even had protein powder before. So here I was saying to myself, I was trying to lose it on my own, I was trying to do things on my own way, and when I added in Shakeology, and when I added in clean eating and I really started to follow the nutrition plan, I found that number one, I got better results. I lost 9 pounds in 30 days when I focused on that nutrition. I didn't change anything about my workouts, but when I started following the nutrition plan and replacing one meal a day with Shakeology, instantly better results. Also, I found that I wasn't getting that afternoon crash anymore. Initially my Shakeology was my lunch, and here's the reason why. Sure, I could sit down for lunch and make my kids a peanut butter and jelly and make myself a salad. But let's face it, when you have a 6-month-old and you have a 2.5-year-old, life is crazy. It was way easier to throw a packet of Shakeology, fill up my shaker cup with water, or throw a bunch of stuff in a blender and blend it up. Because realistically, was I gonna spend the time to cut up all those vegetables and put them on the plate and make a fancy salad? Maybe some days, but not every day. Shakeology saved my butt, for lack of better words, right? I could make my shake, feed my kids, be everybody to everybody, and I was getting in proper nutrition. Now, and I was just learning about proper nutrition, but what I was finding is that, oh wow, all of a sudden I didn't have that afternoon slump. 2 o'clock, I used to eat a sandwich, whole grain bread, low sodium lunch meat, a slice of low fat cheese, low fat mayonnaise. I would have a 100-calorie pack of crackers. Guys, right there, what was I eating? Too many carbs, right? Even though it was low fat or fat free or whole grain, I was getting too much of a good thing. The minute I started changing around my lunch and I had Shakeology, I noticed that I wasn't having that afternoon crash. I had a good energy level. I noticed that my hair was healthier. I noticed that my digestion was more regular. After 30 days, once I got past that initial increase of fiber and my body adjusting to the ingredients in Shakeology, I started to become more regular. I have IBS, and I'm one of those people that have had it my entire life. And I will tell you, I have no problems with it anymore, right? Unless I'm in a heightened stress situation or I eat something I shouldn't eat. So I noticed that my digestion is better, my hair is healthier. You guys ask me all the time about my skin. My skin, 5.5 years of feeding myself good quality nutrition every single day, it's gonna take an effect on the outer appearance of your body. I've been taking care of my body. Shakeology is not a protein shake. It is not a weight loss shake. I'm at my goal weight. I drink Shakeology because it makes me feel good, because I care about good quality nutrition. I care about the ingredients that are in my food that I'm eating. I read my nutrition labels. What Darren O'Lean was saying on stage just sort of hit me like a ton of bricks. So often we look at the foods that we're eating and we say, but this is a healthy comparison to Shakeology. It has no artificial ingredients. It's gluten-free, or it's certified organic, or whatever, right? And so, we look at that stuff, but when you really dig into other ingredients, Beachbody does an excellent job. Darren O'Lean does an excellent job as saying to themselves, yes, the FDA allows a certain amount of artificial flavoring that's artificial, that's allowed to be in there by regulations. Beachbody does not allow that. You know that when you're getting that bag of Shakeology, that it has gone through the process to make sure that it is following a higher standard, even higher than sometimes what the FDA puts out there, and they are paying attention to the ingredients. And so, I believe that because I care about nutrition, I place a higher value on it. People that don't care about nutrition are not going to see the value in Shakeology. They're going to be the ones that say, let me go buy something that is comparable to Shakeology. There isn't anything. It's like comparing apples to oranges. So I know for me that it has made a big difference in my life. Absolutely a huge difference. I feel better. I don't have that afternoon slump. My skin, my hair, my nails is better. My irritable bowel is better. And you know what, guys? Here's the thing. Yes, I had that problem. I know some of you are commenting below, were you gassy at the beginning? Yes, I was. Do you know why? Because what did I tell you before? I was eating crap before. I wasn't getting enough water. I wasn't eating the right kinds of foods. So here's what I did. I cut my 1 scoop to a half of a scoop. That's all my body could handle. Then I made sure that I drank plenty of water. I made sure not to mix it with milk because milk upset my stomach. I went to water and unsweetened almond milk. I also paid attention peanut butter. I was sensitive to peanut butter, so I have to use almond butter in my Shakeology. For 2 weeks, I did a half a scoop. Then for 2 weeks, I went to 3/4 of a scoop. I made sure I was drinking plenty enough water. Then by the end of the first month, I was up to a full scoop and my body had fully adjusted. No more gas, no more bloating, no more discomfort. If you find that the regular formula bothers you because it has a little bit of that whey protein in there, try the vegan. Maybe your body will adjust and respond better. But it's about finding the right combination for your body and eliminating the things that don't agree. But for me, I gave it 30 days. I said, I'm gonna give this 30 days and then I am going to see how I feel. And I don't just drink it when it's convenient. It's not a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing. I don't take the weekends off. It is Monday through Sunday. This is what I do. It's like taking my daily multivitamin. Shakeology is my multivitamin. It has the right carb to protein ratio. It has healthy sugars. When people look at the back and they say, it has too many carbs or it has too many sugars, I drink something else that doesn't have any sugars. Guys, it's not processed sugars. It is all natural ingredients. These are sugars that are good for your body that you need. You need a healthy, balanced of all the food groups. You can't eliminate things in your diet. You need that balance. So don't get pigeonholed into looking at the grams on the back of that packaging. You really want to look at the things, you want to look at what's in there in the packaging. All right, so my favorite recipe, if I was to tell you what that was, favorite recipe right now is mixing 6 ounces of water with ice. And then I do 6 to 7 ounces of unsweetened coconut milk. I put 1 spoon of almond butter and a handful of spinach, and I blend that up with chocolate Shakeology. And then on top, I put a little bit of unsweetened coconut, and that's my recipe right now. That's what I drink every day, and I'm perfectly fine with it. I find that when I drink my shake every day, when I'm eating clean, I'm following that fixed portion, that nutrition guide, I'm not tired. I noticed, like, while I was traveling and I was sort of off schedule a little bit, I had brain fog. I noticed that I couldn't think clearly. I noticed when I had too many carbs, like, my thoughts weren't clear. When I'm not drinking enough water, I'm not as focused. I know that I'm irritable. When I have sugar, I notice my skin breaks out. When I drink Shakeology, I am regular, and I know that's information. My sugar cravings definitely decrease. I am full. It's 1 meal a day I don't have to think about. While I was traveling, I didn't miss 1 day of Shakeology. I took my shaker cup, I took my packets of Shakeology, I grabbed bottles of water, and I made my Shakeology in my room. It was either my breakfast, my snack, or my lunch the entire time I was gone. I didn't miss a step. I noticed that I feel better. I feel much better. I notice that I'm very much off when I don't drink my Shakeology every day. For you guys, for those of you that are watching that are on maybe blood pressure medication or you have high cholesterol, my dad alone went off his cholesterol medication. My father-in-law off his cholesterol medication. The only thing he changed was Shakeology. He started paying attention to the foods that he was eating. He didn't start exercising, but no matter where you're at in your lifespan, whether you're young, you're older, you're right in the middle, Shakeology serves a different purpose. It's making sure that your body is getting proper nutrition. It's preventative medicine to make sure that you are preventing diseases that you can prevent on down the road. And like I said, if you're not somebody that cares about nutrition, if you don't care about eating healthy, Shakeology is not going to have the same importance to you as it does to me. I see that importance in there. Also, it's 1 meal I don't have to think about. Grabbing the kids, getting out the door to preschool. There are times in the morning that I say to myself, I don't have time for this. And I grab my Shakeology and run out the door. Where the old Melanie would hit up the coffee shop. I would get a latte. I would get a bagel. I would get a donut. And that used to be my breakfast. Shakeology is one constant that I know that I have. So it's convenience for me. So guys, I hope that this helps to give you more perspective on how it can help you. And the cost, when you actually break it down, it's like $4 a day. And it varies based on where you live and if you're a coach and if you have that discount, that goes alongside of it. But here's the thing, I took all of the lattes that I was getting at Starbucks. I took all of the Panera trips or all of the donut runs to Dunkin' Donuts. And I just started to be mindful about eating at home, about making better choices, about packing that Shakeology. I've saved myself money. I am healthier than I've ever been before. It's a part of my life. It's not in addition to my grocery budget. It replaces the crap that I was eating. I am healthier because of it. So when you look at Shakeology and why you're drinking it or why you should drink it, you have to look at your individual situation. It may start out as weight loss. It may start out as portion control. It may start out as one thing and may transform into another. And for me, 5.5 years later, it is the one thing that my mom, my dad, my husband, my in-laws, my sister-in-laws, my brother-in-laws, we all drink Shakeology. It is just part of our keeping ourselves healthy routine that we do. So anyways, I hope that this gives you some great information to help you with, continuing to drink Shakeology or getting started with it. Don't be afraid of it. Give it 30 days. What do you have to lose? You don't have anything to lose but improving your health and finding things that work for you. So anyways, I hope this was helpful. Again, if you have any questions at all, let me know. I saw some of you that have said that you're pregnant. One of the things I can tell you is every doctor is is different, and you have to consult your OBGYN. You know, I know that I drank my Shakeology while I was nursing. I didn't know of Beachbody when I was pregnant, so I can't speak to that, but my doctor said it's fine. Every doctor's different in what they believe in, and you either have to take the bag and you have to ask for your physician's opinion, and then you make your best judgment call based on that as well. And you are more than welcome to share this video. Also, somebody asked me about, you know, my skincare above. You know, honestly, yes, I contribute a portion of that to Shakeology, but I also contribute that to the fact that I don't eat a lot of sugar. I drink enough water every single day. So I do believe exercise, nutrition, the quality of the foods that I'm eating, the skincare, like I wash my face every day, you know, I make sure that I take care of myself, and I do believe that that plays a big role into my skin, into the way that I feel, is that I take care of myself as a whole. I also, you know, in the pregnancy thing, I have coaches that are pregnant right now and they are drinking Shakeology. Again, every doctor is different. You've got to find what works best for you. All right. Okay. So I hope this was helpful, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Feel free to share this and ask any questions that you have. See you later. Bye, everybody.